Good day, everybody. I'm here with my good friend and colleague, Dean Soleo of Soleo Wellness. Dean has an exceptional wellness clinic just north of Atlanta, Georgia. And me, I'm up north, okay? So, and I run the Doc of Detox Clinic. Anyways, Dean wants to tell you a little story about a guy named Bill, okay?
Yep.
All right.
Well, he had prostate problems and he came to see me.
Like almost everybody over the age of 40 today has prostate problems because they had bowel problems and they don't realize it. And they also have what? Emotional problems when it comes to making love or sex, okay? That, to put it bluntly, everything physical has an emotional attachment. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, and he said that went away for a long time for him. And
what went away? You know what?
Yeah.
Went away. Okay.
And so after the first treatment, he had amazing results, and I told him, you know, be careful because everything's going to start working again, and you may have a little bit of leakage, you know, at first because everything's been locked up and not working properly for so long.
Yeah, you know, that really does happen. I don't mean to keep cutting you off, but that happens when you work on somebody with a prostate problem. Usually they can't pee, and when they go pee, it goes drip, drip, and they get up about 5-7 times a night. Well, that can all end, but understand, then, you know, when that valve gets rusty, we'll call it rusty, right? It's all scar tissue calcification, crystallization from chronic inflammation. So what happens when you start going and you start loosening that up and breaking that up, guess what? Until the valve starts working again, now it starts wanting to come out without notice. Anyways.
Yeah, and he was breathing through it. He really was ready for it. He let the emotion go with it.
Oh, when you're working on him, you mean?
While I'm working on him.
When he's working on him, because it can be a little bit painful. Mm-hmm. You're in there pulling like scar tissue apart, and usually it can be the size of a fist. Yeah, you can't feel it with your fingers, but when we go in there with our elbow, we'll lovingly pull that apart. You just got to breathe through it. And if you don't want to do that, you're never getting rid of it. Go ahead.
Oh, and on top of his pelvis and right on the pelvis, it was all scar tissue and calcification on there. So
yeah, if you take a look at your pubic bone, feel your pubic bone right now, whether you're a man or a woman, if you feel your pubic bone and it feels like a bit of a hump, like a camel's hump, that's not the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be flat, straight across. So that's all scar tissue calcification, crystallization, and the bigger the hump, the bigger the fibroid that's sitting in there.
And so after 6 treatments, he's back in business. He felt freer. He just got his life back. And since then, I've not only worked on other body parts for him, from shoulder, feet, knee, IT band, where he...
Iliotibial band. It runs from your hip down to your knee, and it can be hard as a board, especially for people that aren't in good shape and haven't had a very good diet, too much inflammation.
And now he's foam rolling, core twisting, rebounding. He's on the perfect day, of course, and fasting now. And
yeah, you said he just started a 3-day fast.
yes, that's correct.
I mean, think about this. This is people that are way out there and have never thought about healing. And I have to be honest here. I was actually talking to your client, right? And he's a businessman, and he's got big things happening in his life. And he told me that when he found Dean, he thought it was over. And he has something that's going to happen that's going to change his life, and he believes it's going to change the world. I'm serious. And he says, wow, and I don't have the body to go along with it. And I said, well, he said when he met Dean, and he said, now I know I can have everything I want. I'm not making this up. I'm telling you the God's truth. This is what we can do. This is what we can do for you. This is what Dean can do for you. And guess what? How many people offer a money-back guarantee out there? We do. And we're going to continue to do it because you know why? It's not because of us. You're amazing. We're going to show you how to unleash the amazing healing power and how you can reverse the unreversible, supposedly.
Yeah. Don't hesitate.
Don't hesitate. 3, 2, 1. We know you got this.
That's right.